Well, hi, a very warm welcome to Dusty Shelf Collectibles. Hope I find you well. So these have just arrived from Oxford Diecast. I bought these in their Black Friday sale. Really pleased with them, actually. So I'll just run through them very quickly. So first of all, we have here the Oxford Mini. You can see the Oxford logo on the side there. And yeah, really pleased with this one. Now, this was £2.50, and yeah, that's an awful lot of car there for just a couple of quid. Now, being £2.50, I just assumed this was one of the really small ones, 176 scale, and it's come through at 1/43. And you can see on the top here it says Oxford Christmas 2016. Let's just slide it out of the box. Let's have a proper look at it, because it's a lovely little model. And as I say, for £2.50, it's not bad at all. Let's have a look at the detailing on it. I mean, looking around at the back of it, really nice detail in there. Loving the number plate and the way the lights are picked out. Not particularly impressed on how the glass is attached. Some big screws in the top of it, and yeah, they're quite visible when you look up inside the car. But we've got the external hinges on the doors, and the windows are all picked out in silver, which is nice. Really detailed grille on there, and to be fair, you just can't go wrong for £2.50, can you? Yeah, great little find that. They just had a look on the website. They do still have these, so if you want one of these, yeah, quite a bargain, I think. The second one, these were £8.95, reduced down to a £5. There's a whole range of these sort of utility Land Rovers, and you can see here the sort of pickups that drop down onto the rail for rail use on the front and rear of the Land Rover. Again, lovely detailing around the lights and the number plate all picked out. As I say, I paid a £5 for this. Let's slide this one out as well. Yeah, loads of detail on here, and this is going to look absolutely fantastic on the layout. I'm probably going to have this sitting on the goods yard. And again, you can see the two rail pickups either end of the Land Rover there. Got the spare wheel on the bonnet. Got the Land Rover just written in very small writing on the front there. And again, just showing the back of the car. And the ladders on the roof. Lovely printing around the windows as well. Yeah, great little find. Can't really go wrong for a £5. And as I say, there's a whole range of these in different liveries, all reduced down to £5. Again, just had a quick look, they're still on there. And then finally, this, which I'm really excited about, this is the Warwell wagon from the Second World War, complete with a Sherman tank. And believe it or not, this is the first Oxford rail item I've ever bought. So really intrigued to have a look at this and yeah, see what detailing we've got. So let's get it open. Slide the packaging off. Right, what we got in here, we've got a little accessories pack. There's a little detailing pack there. We've got a couple of vacuum pipes and some other little bits of detail. Not sure where they go. I'm going to have to research those a little bit more, but yeah, there's a small detailing pack. Let's pull the tank out. Right, well, the tank is actually quite heavy. It's a die-cast model. Yeah, very nice indeed. I'm liking the detail on there. I'll just put the cannon back on the stand there. Yeah, very nice model. Got rubber tracks on there. Says on the bottom there, Sherman tank, Oxford. And we've got separately fitted sort of plastic cover on the top there. And separately fitted guns in there. The turret does turn. Again, I'm just going to put that back down on the rest. Lovely little tank there. And then the wagon itself. How nice is that? That's a beautiful model. Now, no sprung buffers, but I wouldn't expect that for the money. And yeah, just to loop back round actually. So these were £43, reduced down to 30. Now, I think that's a hell of a lot of model for £30. Really liking the way that they're detailed on the bogies here. You've got the separately fitted wheel on the side. And all these rivets moulded in down the side. Some really lovely detailed printing on the side as well. Got these chains fitted on the top there, and obviously with your tank sitting on there, that's going to look like a wonderful thing going around on the railway. So what I'll do is I'll take this over, put it on the track, and we'll get some detailed shots of it. I'll tell you a little bit about the Warwell wagons, a bit of a mouthful, and then we'll run this around on the layout behind one of the locos. Yeah, really pleased with that. It's a lovely model. Well, the 50-ton Warwell wagon was basically designed to carry the Sherman tanks. We already had the war flat wagons that were sort of moving military hardware around the UK. But when the Sherman tanks came over, on the original war flat wagons, they exceeded the working height for the railways in the UK. So these wagons were introduced with a sort of dip in the middle that allowed the tanks to sit on there and move underneath the bridges on the UK railways. So basically this model captures its original design for use, moving Sherman tanks arriving on the West Coast ports from the American factories. It would then travel in these special wagons which allowed the tanks to fit within the UK loading gauge down to the training grounds and armories of the south. The tanks were then stored pending Operation Overlord, which is the invasion of Europe, i.e. D-Day. But as I just mentioned, the tanks on the existing flat wagons in Britain just couldn't get under the bridges and tunnels. Yeah, Warwell wagons were commissioned. 3 manufacturers constructed the wagons. There was the Gloucester Carriage and Wagon Co., Head Wrightson and Southern Railway. They were classified as private owner wagons and were registered as fit for traffic by the LMS, except for the Southern Railways wagons, which were registered by the Southern Railways themselves. Well, an absolute bargain. What a fantastic wagon. Very free running, a little bit heavy with the die-cast tank on there, but no problems putting it around on the layout, and it just looks superb. I would actually love a full rake of these. I think they'd look fantastic behind a loco, but yeah, sadly funds don't allow for that at the moment. But for £30, down from 43, an absolute bargain, and I do believe they've still got them on the website, but yeah, go and have a look. Lovely Sherman tank on there, lovely die casting, loving the detail all over the wagon, and just looks really good behind the austerity loco. What a great setup. Anyway, just a brief video there from Oxford Diecast, a few bits that I picked up in their Black Friday sale, and yeah, I hope that was of interest. It was only supposed to be a quick one. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and check out the channel, there's lots on there, and if you can subscribe, you'd be doing me a really big favour. And with that, I'm going to leave this one there, say thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.